Hello children, I am Prasad. Today I am going to introduce a very important topic, a topic which is very important from 9th onwards. All the syllabus, whether it is CBSE or ICSE or state, every syllabus requires this particular chapter. The name of this chapter is a factorization. Factorization. Now, I think you start this topic in the 9th standard, and once you start studying this chapter, it will go till you study maths, and it is very highly applicable in higher classes. So you must know how to study this chapter and how to do the problems from this particular chapter. Now, let us study what you mean by saying factorization. Factorization is the process of finding factors of an algebraic expression. It's a part of algebra. So factorization is the process of finding factors of an algebraic expression, When I say expression, it means an algebraic expression. Now, this is the common definition of what a factorization is. But you should know little more about the definition, then only you will know how to approach this particular chapter. Okay, anyway, let me just ask you one or two questions. Suppose I give you an example. See, this is an expression, say 2x square plus 3x plus 1. This is an algebraic expression. How many terms are there in this expression? When you just see this expression, the terms are separated by plus sign. So when you count the number of terms, you will count like this. This is one term, this is the second term, this is the third term. So total there are 3 terms in this expression. But if I say an expression like this, 3x square y, how many terms are there in this expression? Though you are seeing a number 3, x square, y, but all these terms are written as products. So we say the number of terms in this expression, is 1, just 1. Whereas in this case, a number of terms is 3. When terms are separated by plus or minus sign, you count the number of terms. But when you have multiplication between, then it just comes out as one term, a single term. So this is only one term, but this is 3 terms. But see, suppose you have minus in between, plus or minus in between, the number of terms will be the same. But when I put one more term here in the denominator, the number of terms is not going to change. It's only one term. I hope you have understood how to say the number of terms of an algebraic expression. So you must know, before you start with this topic, factorization, how to say the number of terms of an expression. So once you know the number of terms of an expression, now let me give you the key point of solving this particular chapter. Now, it will not be there in any of the textbooks. Just keep this in mind. If you are given an algebraic expression containing 2 or more terms, if you have to factorize it, you have to reduce that algebraic expression to one term. If you can reduce an algebraic expression to one term, we say that the expression has been factorized. Children, keep this point in your mind. This is the key point. So when an algebraic expression is given, you see how many terms are there, you apply some procedures and reduce it to one term, and once it gets reduced to one term, this algebraic expression is said to be factorized. This is the key point in factorization. This is normal definition, finding factors, but that won't help you to solve. Now, the point which I said now, you keep in mind. Reducing an algebraic expression to one term is called factorization. Now, comes the question, how do you reduce an algebraic expression to one term? There are various methods of reducing an algebraic expression to one term. See, I'll tell you one method today. Let us see one method today. Just see here, one method I'll give you of factorizing an expression to one term. This method is called taking out common factors. Taking out common factors. So, I'll tell you one more point. When you study this particular chapter, you must know something about highest common factor, HCF. So, this is what we are going to apply here. Now, suppose I say a question like this, factorize x square plus 3x square y. Children, how many terms are there in this expression? There are two terms. So, you are going to factorize this. Now, the first method which I am saying is taking out common factors. Since there are two terms in this, see the common factors in both the terms. See, you have x square here. Here also you have x square. So, what we can do here is we can take x square out as a common factor. So, x square taken outside. What do you get in bracket? Here the first term x square goes out, which means 1 is inside, plus from this x square goes outside. So, the remaining term will be 3y. Now, see this particular answer. It is x square into 1 plus 3y. So, now see, this expression has been reduced to one term, which means we have factorized this expression. So, what is factorization? It is the process of reducing an algebraic expression to one term. I'll take another example. Just see, I'll take another example. Factorize x square y plus xy square. How many terms are there in this? There are two terms. So, just see the two terms now. Is there any common factor that we can take outside? Yes, you see that in both these terms, you have one x common. Then you have from y and y square, y common. So, you can take xy outside. What do you get in bracket? In the first, xy goes out. So, x inside. From the next term, xy goes outside. So, y inside. See how many terms are you getting now? It is x into y into x plus y. So, product means this expression is only one term. So, once this is reduced to one term, we say that this algebraic expression is factorized. So, this is our final answer. So, let me repeat once again, what is factorization? The process of reducing an algebraic expression to one term. And what is one method that you studied? Taking out common factor. So, when you see an algebraic expression that may contain two terms or more than two terms, any number of terms, you see that whether there is a common factor that you can take outside from all the terms, and if you can, take that outside. So, once it reduces to one term, we say the algebraic expression is factorized. Hope this method is clear to you. Okay, children? Right. Thank you.